Hi there. Thanks so much for joining me. Welcome to Relax with Ria. I'm super excited to finally be doing this stream. I've wanted to do it for a long time, and I'm finally able to do it. So thank you for joining me. Today, I'm going to talk a little bit about who I am, where I'm from, what I'm doing, where I'm doing it, and why I'm doing it. It's the 5W introduction. So I'm really excited. Thank you again for joining me. So who am I? My name is Ria, and I grew up in New York, and I've been living in the West Coast for about 13 years now. Because I've spent so much time on the East Coast and the West Coast, I like to joke that I am street smart with an open heart. I've always been a spiritual person, and about 7 years ago, I just was exposed to a whole bunch of different people and a whole bunch of different groups and workshops. And I really dove into my spirituality. I did a lot of Tantra work. I did a lot of shamanic work and Reiki. And I did a lot of workshops that focus on self-development and awareness and consciousness. And how do I show up for myself? How do I talk to myself in my head? And how do I show up for the people that I care about and the world around me? So I'm really dedicated and deeply committed to self-development and to helping people as much as I can while helping myself. I am not the most tech-savvy person, which is why it took me a really long time to get this stream out. Tech is really hard for me, so please forgive my learning curve. And I also, over the years that I've wanted to do this, I just haven't had a lot of time. Life is really distracting. There's a lot of things that have been going on, and I've just been, I want to do this right. So I wanted to put in a lot of time. And with all of this quarantine, coronavirus stuff, guess what? I have a lot of time. So I'm super excited that I'm finally doing this. That's who I am. What am I doing? Well, the station is called Relax with Ria because I really want for myself and for those that I care about and for the world around me to relax, to be at peace, to have some level of acceptance with what is while still trying to move forward. What am I doing? I am doing Reiki. I'm going to be doing sound healing, and I'm also going to be doing some singing bowls. So sound healing is Tibetan singing bowls. And I'm also, that's what it was. I want to do some guided meditations. So in the guided meditations, I'm going to be doing a little bit of visualization, a little bit of conscious breathing, and some affirmations. And then the Tibetan sound bowls, singing bowls, are really yummy. I'm not going to be doing those for a little while, though. Predominantly, this stream is going to be for Reiki. Reiki is, if you don't know, is a very ancient form of Japanese energy work. It's very safe, very old. It's been done for many years, and it's really changed my life. Reiki, a lot of massage therapists actually use Reiki in their practice, but it's not massage. So it's not a hands-on modality like that. If a practitioner chooses to put their hands on, it's very light and it's above the surface. There's also hovering, where you can just hover over the person. And then there's also long distance. So what we're doing now would be long distance Reiki. It's one of the most fascinating parts of Reiki. So Reiki is energy work. It takes energy that's blocked in your chakras and around your body, and it loosens it up and it gets it moving again. When you have blocked energy, it can manifest into anxiety and mental stuff. It can focus. It can turn into emotional stuff, depression, and it can also turn into physical things like diseases and physical pain. So it's really good to keep all of the centers unblocked. So Reiki unblocks energy, and it uses the energy that's around us, and it kind of activates the body's energy into self-healing again. And it's just incredible. And Reiki actually works over time and space, which is fascinating to me. And what does that mean? So not only can I do Reiki on somebody who's right in front of me, but I can do Reiki on somebody who's across the country or across the world. Because energy is energy and we're all energetic beings and we're all connected, Reiki with specific intention can go through time and space immediately. It's incredible. So just because somebody's in Japan doesn't mean they're not receiving the benefits that somebody would receive if they were right here in a room with me. And what do I mean by it goes through time? Time is relative, first of all. But it's also, it's incredible. So let's say something happened to you when you were a child and it was traumatic and it was really hard and you haven't fully healed from it. And for whatever reason, it's coming up in your day-to-day life. Maybe you created a habit to protect yourself from that happening again, and that habit's not serving you now. I can actually go back in time, give the child version of you Reiki, heal that part, and still keep the lessons, and it can help you today in today's life. Another example is if you have a job interview and you're really nervous about it and it's in 2 weeks, I can fast forward into the future while doing a session right now with you and help you to feel secure, calm, confident, and relaxed for your interview. So it doesn't matter how far away you are, and it doesn't matter when the thing is happening that you want worked on. Reiki is amazing because it crosses time and space. So Reiki, guided meditations, and sound healing, predominantly what I'm going to be doing on this stream. I might switch it up a little bit, but for now, that's really what I'd like to focus on. And all 3 of those things are really, really beneficial and can help you relax. So we went over who I am. We went over what I'm doing. Where am I doing it? Or no, first we should say when. When am I doing it? So because of the quarantine, I've got lots of time. We all have lots of time. So I'm going to do this as much as possible. I'm definitely going to be doing a live stream of Reiki every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 4 p.m. Pacific time while we're under quarantine. So if you'd like to join me live, those are the times that I'll be available. I'll be taking requests. So if you have something specific that you want to work on, I'll be working on those things for you. And I'm also going to focus on what I think right now the entire world is going through. We are in such uncertain times. We are stressed out. We're having financial hardships. We're having health hardships. We're worried. So I'm really, really excited. Now is the time I think that the world needs relaxation more than ever. So I'm just really grateful that I've had all of this quarantine time to get the station going. Station, I gotta stop calling it a station. Is it called a station? It's probably called a stream. Or maybe it's called a channel. Anyways, you know what I'm talking about. Once quarantine is over, however, I'm going to resume my normal work schedule and I'll be switching up the scheduling. So I'll just let you know as that happens. Let's see, there was something else that I wanted to say. Oh, I'm going to be popping up and doing live Reiki sessions randomly. So if you want to know more about that, you just let me know and I'll make sure you stay updated. I think if you subscribe, you'll get notified when I'm on live. So that's when I'm going to be doing it. And again, I'm going to also do guided meditations and sound bowls, but for the most part, I'll be doing Reiki in the beginning. Where am I doing it? I'm on the West Coast. Where are you? It doesn't matter. Like I said, you could be anywhere in the world and you will get this transmission of energy. And whether you're doing it live with me or whether you're watching an uploaded version or a recorded version, you're still going to get benefit. It's incredible. And again, it doesn't fix everything, but it can really, really help with mental stuff, emotional stuff, and physical stuff. So we went over who I am. We went over what I'm doing, where and when, and the why, the most important part. So like I said, I've been really deep into my spirituality for about 7 years now. And I was on this real high. I was doing really, really great in life. And I just thought nothing could stop me. And then all of a sudden, a whole bunch of things stopped me. I've been dealing with back injury for about 5 years on and off. And it's been incredibly devastating, incredibly devastating. It has made me lethargic at times. It has made me mildly depressed at times. When I'm in pain, everything else just kind of falls away. You know, it's created financial burdens because I can't work as much, which causes stress and anxiety. And it's just been really, really hard. And my whole life, I've been a volunteer in different ways, shapes, and forms. And I've always noticed that when I'm helping other people with their shit, I benefit. And sometimes it's because I'm distracting myself from my own stuff. Sometimes it's because helping people makes me feel really good in my heart. And that makes just everything else, like it makes everything else feel better. But I've always loved being of service and I've always loved helping people. And like I mentioned in the beginning, I've really wanted to do the station for a long time. I just haven't had the proper time to prepare it, to do it the way I want to. And I've just been so caught up in this roller coaster of life. So now is the time. And with all of my back stuff that's been going on, it's been a new awareness that I probably need to start transitioning my jobs. So I'm looking to make streaming this, what do they call it, digital nomad lifestyle. I'm looking to kind of move in that direction. And this is going to be the first thing that I do to start going in that direction. And I'm just really, really grateful for this quarantine, as crazy as that sounds, because it's given me time to rest my back from work. It's given me time to focus on this stream. And it's given me this aha awareness of this is what I need to be doing right now. I'm a Reiki practitioner. I love doing sound healing and guided meditations. I love helping people relax and feel better in their mind, body, spirit. And right now, the world is in chaos and it's going crazy. And there's so much fear and uncertainty and all those other things that I said before. So now, what I've been wanting to do is more needed than it's ever been. So I'm just really, really grateful for having this opportunity and for this fire up my ass to get me going. So that's a little bit about me. That's the who I am, the what I'm going to be doing, the where I'm doing it, the when, and the why. Thank you so, so, so much for joining me, getting to know me a little bit. And I am very new at this. Like I said, my tech savvy skills are not there. So please have patience with me and my learning curve and figuring all this out. And I'm very open to suggestions and feedback and requests and recommendations. So thank you again. I'm Rhea. This is Relax with Rhea, and I will see you on Monday at 4 o'clock Pacific time for my first live stream Reiki session. Thank you so much again, and namaste.